Welcome back to Ethan Han Plus One, the podcast that you listen to in the car, the podcast that you listen to in the shower, the podcast that you listen to in your kitchen when you're making that French toast, you're making that Spam, you're making that corned beef, anything that you want to make. At least I really hope so. Just recently checked the stats. Thank you, everybody. We have viewers in Australia, Canada, the UK, somewhere else. I don't know if I can remember, but somewhere else. And yeah, it's 1% each. But hey, it's something. It's something. But yeah, welcome to episode 19, gang. And we're testing some things out here a little bit today. We have guests that I've never met before, really. These are strangers. I just kind of found them on the street, and we just said, hey, come on board. You want to be on a podcast? And they said, yeah, sure. Because we're all Filipino, and we all have that camaraderie. You know
each other.
But no, in all seriousness, Cam highly recommended these people. And here they are, everybody. Meet Valerie West.
Hi.
And next to her, CJ.
Hello.
Now, hang on, full name now. CJ, what's that stand for?
So my name's Charlize Joyce. That's my legal first name.
Charlize Joyce?
Yes.
Okay, that's your...
But you can call me CJ, you can call me Charlize. I know some people call me Charmander, Charizard.
Charmander.
It is what it is, you know?
I've never heard that. Okay. But CJ, you just kind of went with ever since you were little?
Yeah, I think my mom realized after I was born that my name was too long to yell.
Yes. CJ, that's what it is. Do you have any nicknames, Valerie? Does anyone call
Val.
you? Oh, Val.
Yeah, Val would be great.
Val. Okay, Val we'll go with, yeah. So guys, how are you today? Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having us.
Again, I kind of talked to you a little bit before. You've never done anything like this before,
No,
podcast-wise.
no podcast. So this is a first.
This is my first as well.
Your first. And she kind of informed me a little bit. You've always been wanting to do one?
You exposed me.
Not together.
No, yeah, so, I mean, years ago, I was thinking about it. Podcasts were starting to, come back.
Sure.
And I was like, you know what? I don't know anyone that actually has one.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's got TikTok. Everyone's got, YouTube nowadays.
Yeah.
I was like, it'd be so interesting because the conversations my friends and I have are actually hilarious.
That's exactly why I wanted to create this, because part of me is not only friends, but I feel like a lot of people in the area, people that I know, have funny shit to say.
Yeah, exactly.
And I didn't want this podcast to be it can be serious, people can get deep if they want, but literally I just wanted to have people on and let's just bull.
Yeah,
let's just
it's just so funny.
Let's just talk about whatever, and it's a cool bonding experience,
True.
and it brings people together. Look at this, yeah.
I would high five you, but
yeah, we're a little far.
Yeah.
We're a little far. Yeah, we have some distance here, everybody.
Sure.
But hope you're excited. Hopefully this what's it called, inspires you a little bit.
I know.
Yeah,
just
inspires you.
The CJ Reyes.
Podcast. Give us a summary. What are you? Who are you? What's going on here? Because again, I really know these guys. What's CJ about? Yeah.
Ooh.
Now, what I will tell everybody, we are filming this while Hurricane Elsa is flying right over.
She's a little angry.
She said, "Tell me about CJ."
Elsa's on the podcast too. Yeah. Okay.
This feels like a college icebreaker where they're like, "Oh, tell me your name, major,
pronouns."
I was kind of going along the lines of that, just make it a fun icebreaker thing. Yeah.
Fun fact.
My name's Charlize Joyce.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I go by CJ.
Yeah.
I'm not born here in Delaware, so I'm one of the few that's not from here.
You back in the Philippines?
No, so I was born in Jersey, but I'm used to moving around a lot.
Okay.
So that's kind of my story.
A lot of Filipinos in Jersey too. Yeah.
Yeah, Jersey City.
Yeah, Jersey City.
Jersey City.
So I'm a nursing major. What else? What else is there about me?
I feel like
what do you do in your spare time? What does CJ do for fun?
I'm gonna be honest. I sleep.
That's great.
I'm tired
She
all the
shops.
time.
If anything, the best. You shop too.
I shop. Yes.
She thrifts.
Yes, I do thrift.
Thrift.
Yeah.
Okay, favorite place to go?
thing.
What are you good? Just Goodwill?
Goodwill, but Pennsylvania, great.
I will say I used to judge thrifting. But
Yeah.
when I was little, I'm like, it smells in here. Why would I want these clothes?
True, yeah.
But then I think
Yeah.
when the older you get, you're more like, no, that's cheap.
Yeah.
And you can find some
That's
good
cheap
you can-
and vintage, and it's
and
coming back.
vintage, and you can find some good shit there.
Yes.
Like some
For
people,
real.
again, I think again I was just judging when I was little, but okay, that's a thing you like to do.
Yeah, I
Alright.
promote like good, like we keep reusing clothes.
Yes.
Consumer, you know, all that.
Yeah,
So,
and you
nice.
find the right stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's just fun. You know, stress shop, sad shop,
Dress shop, cut hair.
That's awesome.
cut hair,
Okay.
you know, all that.
Miss West here. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Yeah.
My name's Valerie West. I go by Val. Sophomore, incoming sophomore at University of Delaware.
ma'am.
Great. Okay.
Chemical-
Same grade, real quick. Same grade, both of you?
No, so I'm a junior, but I go to Dill Tech.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you just know each other through Filipino community, is that? Or
Yeah. FSA.
Yeah, FSA.
FSA. Okay, through FSA. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So I'm chemical engineering major, pre-med track.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
I like to sing. I do some martial arts. Those are the major
Oh
things.
shit. Okay. Yeah. All right. Martial arts. So you still doing it currently?
No, since I started since COVID actually, took a break, but I was pretty involved through high school. I did like some competitive taekwondo
Okay.
tournaments, so
Nice. What belt did you get yourself to?
I was almost up. I like took half of my red belt test, but then I
Okay.
had to go to the Philippines for something, so that got
Yeah.
derailed. Then didn't go back because COVID, so it's kind of all over the place.
Could you kick some butt if you had to? Like you say in an alleyway and then some thugs come
I
up?
would like to think so.
Yeah, you
That's
go a little
the idea.
kung fu on or martial again, taekwondo, right? It was taekwondo.
Yeah, taekwondo.
Yeah, taekwondo. you
Yeah.
did, okay.
So, I'd like to think I could hold my own, but
Don't
have you
look
seen,
at me like
have
that.
you seen her do her taekwondo?
No,
stuff?
but I don't want to see it because if I see it, that means I did something wrong.
Oh yeah,
So,
right. Yeah. it's a
I'm
good piss.
okay with not seeing that side
Yeah.
of her.
I did kenpo.
Kenpo.
Yeah, for
Really?
like I think a year. Got up the purple belt.
How'd you
Yeah.
like that?
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was more like I think I did it because I was like I saw Asians in movies like doing karate and
Okay.
shit, and I was just
Yeah.
like, Dad, I wanna do that. And
Uh-huh.
he went to that. It's called American Karate Studios. It's here.
Okay.
It's in Newark somewhere.
Okay,
And,
yeah.
he was like, yeah, go ahead and go there. Got up the purple belt. But what I
Yeah.
wasn't a fan of was the reason I stopped it. Each belt gets more expensive, the monthly payment or something like that.
Really?
At least, yeah, at that
You're on the
school.
wrong plate. Oh, well, I don't want
You're
to
fine,
start
no.
no beef.
No, you're cool, but like it was kind of like a bit of a what?
It sounds like a
That's
gym
odd.
membership to me.
Yeah.
Right. It's
Right?
like
Like,
like I'm here, I'm committed. Why can I not just
Yeah.
Yeah.
continue on? But I
That's
got up the
odd.
purple belt and they were like, yeah, it's gonna be a little more expensive for you now. I'm like, more expensive.
excuse me?
Yeah. But I
Seems like a
was,
scam.
yeah, I wasn't too crushed about it though. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Any sports?
Okay.
Anything?
A big volleyball player.
Now hang on. Okay, you mentioned volleyball. Did we also meet?
Yes, we did meet then at
At least
the
we didn't
tournament.
really meet, but
yes.
you probably saw me because I was acting a
Yeah.
fool. Yeah.
You weren't acting a fool. I wasn't agreeing with that. But I'm saying like
Should've,
yes,
I'm
like
fine,
pretty
fine.
sure we did meet. We were champions. Just you know.
No, you were. So what I was saying,
Yes.
okay, I saw her and your crew at GSBC Church. There was
Yes.
like a volleyball tournament.
Shout out to Calcium. Thank you. That's my
Oh,
team.
yeah.
Yes.
Was that the one?
That is the one where I like made shirts for all my family,
yeah.
and like everyone
Yeah.
was like roasting us.
No, what I
But
will
yeah.
say that when you guys rolled up, we were like, damn, because we
Professional.
Like, no, seriously, like no, like it was me and I don't know if you guys know Mari. You guys know Mari
Yes.
Turley? Yeah. We were sitting on the bench, and the next thing you know, you guys pulled up in a van, like all of
Yes,
you in a van.
my mom van, correct.
Yeah, but it was like some gangster shit because.
Well, no, 'cause there actually was like no like we didn't want to be like party bus or anything, but it's like I knew for a fact I've been to the church. There's
Yeah.
not a lot of parking, and I assumed
Yeah.
that everyone else would like bring cars. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, be easier.
Smart
I live
thinker.
5 minutes away. Just
Smart.
park your cars at my house, and I'll take the van. But now that I think about it, yeah, like we just pulled out. All of us came out. Like, it was
Oh.
like a clown car.
Like, you know the movie Dodgeball?
Yes.
That's what it was
like?
It was almost that kind of
CJ,
vibe.
you did not.
I
You
almost
did
thought
not.
for a second you guys looked slow motion walking out of the car. And so to kind of flex on us a little bit too. I remember just sitting there, I was just like, man, these guys like we're gonna get our asses beat. You all started like practicing in a circle. And they were
Y'all
like
had
passing the ball. They were
formations.
passing the ball to like formations and shit. And I remember
She
just
said,
like,
warm up now.
I was just sitting there like I came here for an Easter egg hunt. I didn't expect to do all this because I am truly like ass at volleyball. Well, not like ass, but like I've gotten a little better. Team Calcium. What was the idea behind the name?
So, sorry, it's just really funny to me.
Yeah.
But basically, what happened was because we were like so used to playing with the adults,
Yeah.
they'd always like stretch before the game, and I would always
Yeah.
make the
Can't pull
joke
anything.
like, "You guys are so old. You guys are like you need some milk," like as a joke, right?
Yeah.
So then like. Me being the nursing major that I am, I literally was like joking with them, like, "Ugh, that sounds like osteoporosis," and like all this stuff. And just because of that, like my parents were like, "Oh, blah blah blah," like that's so funny. But we were like, "You guys need some milk." So then I was like, "Ooh, calcium, right?" And then
Yeah.
it just kind of like turned into this family inside joke where
Yeah.
like now we're like, "Oh, osteoporosis, we're going against you,"
Yeah,
and we're
yeah.
calcium because they'll always need us, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you a volleyball person?
No,
No,
not
no.
at all. I wanted to play volleyball in high school.
Yeah.
But I just never got around to actually play sports in high school, which is probably one of my biggest regrets.
Really?
Yeah. So at her birthday party, I lived out like my high school dream. I played with all of them.
Finally, yeah.
Yeah, and I
finally.
kind of died, but
But
it's okay.
I didn't play in high school either though.
Yeah,
So
I
you
wish I
Where
did.
did you go to high school?
No, I went to Apo.
Oh, you went to
in
Apple.
Middletown, yeah.
Get out. Okay, but you again, you're not from Delaware.
No, I'm from outside of Philly.
Outside
I'm a
of
PA
Philly.
girl.
Yeah.
And how long was the drive again for you?
Well, usually it's like 45, but today it was like an hour and 30 because of Friday traffic. Like
because of the
yeah.
traffic. You might be holding the record for I think most traveled so far. For the
Yes,
far.
ma'am.
But we have a guy Jeff in Virginia that is
Oh.
gonna make a 5-hour drive to come on too. So yeah,
Wow.
That's
we'll-
amazing.
Until then, you hold that
Yeah.
spot. Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yes,
Exciting
ma'am.
stuff.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. But again, and no other sports in high school though.
Just the martial arts,
Just the
but
martial
like
arts
nothing
stuff.
for my actual school. I was the
Yeah.
swim team manager though.
As you
I'll
should.
have you know.
Oh.
Yeah, like I managed girls lacrosse.
Yeah.
I have
I
no
couldn't
experience.
tell you,
I mean,
bro.
but I can tell you from managing, I wanted a stick, so I bought a stick. Just
You
so
bought a stick?
Yes, because I was
Yeah.
like,
Doing great,
I'll be
guys.
boss.
Yeah.
You're
I have
doing
like
great.
a personal vendetta against lacrosse though, so I could just
Really?
never. I just don't like lacrosse. It's my least favorite sport.
I don't know. I wanted to do it after managing it for a year, and then I was like, yeah, no. No.
I tried to get into it. My buddies
hard.
from middle school, they all went to Newark High School. I went to Christiana,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
then they all became Lax Bros, man, Lax Bros.
I mean, that's half the state of Delaware.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Chads and Brads.
And again, I'm not to offend anybody, but I guess it's just my personal preference.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
not big at lacrosse stuff.
It's not- it's
Again,
not the
I
thing.
tried, and
Yeah.
every time I went to a buddy's house, a lot of them were into it, you know. And I was
Yeah.
doing cross country. I'm a runner.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay.
and I was just like, I liked running and stuff. But then every time I went to their house, I used to always like to play video games with them, whatever.
Yeah.
Then it became lacrosse. We're only gonna play lacrosse, man. Yeah.
Let's go for toss.
And he was like, dude, yeah, I got a net, bro. Yeah, let's hit it up. I got a cross net, and I got a little bounce back, bro. Let's do it.
You're attacking.
Bounce back,
You're
bro.
attacking half the people I
Half
know
our
right now.
friends.
I feel like girls and boys lacrosse two completely different things. I mean, they
Oh,
can
no.
Yeah, oh
they
yeah.
Completely.
can whack each other in
Oh
boys
yeah,
lacrosse,
boys
and
is a
I
contact
Yeah.
sport.
I was like,
Which is why I wasn't a big fan either. of that.
Yeah, you
I'm
said
not.
what you said.
I'm not a big physical contact
Yeah.
guy. You know, I'm very gentle
Yeah.
when it comes to that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried. I even went to a lacrosse game that it was like a state game, and my buddies were like, "Hey, come over here," and
Yeah.
I had a stick with me, and
Uh-huh.
I remember as they were playing, because I was just watching my buddies out, right? This like, oh my god, like buff, like white dude. He's like, "Hey man," and, like he had the voice and everything. He was like,
Hey, man.
I think he wanted a quick practice, and he sees me with
Yeah.
a stick. He assumes I'm a lax bro too. It was like, hey man, you want to do a quick toss? And I was like, sure. Yeah. He threw this shit like it was fast. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
my
like,
heart was pounding.
it hurts
And when I
to
caught it, I was
get
like, oh my god. Oh my God.
You throw it back.
I would throw it back like it was like gentle, and he would do it like real quick. And then like I think there was like 3 or 4, and then I was like, hey man, I gotta go, because I was like over it.
you know,
Hey man, I gotta go to the ER. My arm.
So going back to FSA a little bit, do you guys have positions there, or are you guys just part of it?
She.
I
does.
do.
Okay, so
Go
what? Yeah.
Queen.
What do you got there? Yeah, what are you
So,
doing?
I'm a treasurer for the next year's executive board. So
And you just got elected at the same time
Yeah.
Cam did, I'm assuming,
Yeah, yeah.
during that whole election thing. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Did you have a lot of competition?
I had 2 people that ran against me for
Okay.
treasurer. So
Okay.
that was fun.
But again, you were pretty hyped when you got that.
Yeah. FSA was probably besides school, besides academics, probably the most important thing to me freshman year. So it was like
Nice.
something that I
Yes.
was really, really hyped to be a part of and kind of like, give back to
Yeah.
the community that gave me so much.
Oh yeah, it was a big deal from you freshman year and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah.
So you went to high school in PA?
In PA,
In
yeah.
PA. And
Shout out to Marple.
so when you were in PA though,
No.
you guys knew each other. How long have you guys known each other though? I don't know if I asked that yet.
We've known each other.
Fall
Wow,
semester.
I can't speak.
Fall semester.
Since fall.
Okay,
Yeah.
so in college.
Yes.
So it was
Yeah,
in
we
college.
met
yeah.
through FSA.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you graduated high school, your plan was UD. Did you want to go to UD? Did you already know people here in Delaware?
No, actually, I'm like one of the few. So
So you're a newbie, you'd say.
yeah, I
Well,
feel
you're
like a
sophomore,
lot of
so,
people
yeah.
in FSA grew up together, went to the same sort of schools or
Right.
like religious groups,
Yes.
and such.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
for me, I'm one of the few out of state that knew no one coming into it. I
Yeah.
kind of just like had to,
You are lucky.
yeah.
I
don't-
mean,
Okay.
I would love.
Wait, why do you say she's lucky? Because
Well, like, it's. I guess because I have a different perspective, I've known like 80% of FSA
Yeah.
since I was
Yeah.
13.
But
Wow, yeah.
I feel like from my perspective, it's like all these people were so tight. It was a little not that FSA is intimidating or
Yeah.
anything. It's just
no, I can get
seeing
behind
all
that.
these
Yeah,
people. But growing up, I changed schools like 6 times, so I was kind of
You were
used
kinda
to being the new
Yeah.
yeah.
person.
You're used
so,
to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like especially once I did like Misty 5 represented FSA
Mhm.
and
Yes,
like once I did that and like kind of got closer with some of the seniors and the upperclassmen, it kind of just all came together and like
Yeah.
E-board was the cherry on top.
That's cool, yeah. Because no, I can kind of almost relate a little bit too. Because just recently, I think a year ago, I finally started talking to Filipinos, like here in
Same.
Delaware. Like
Yeah.
I'm so serious when I say that. The crew at GSBC, they're the ones who kind of like reeled me in.
Okay.
Because I went to Christiana High School, public school. I was just around a bunch of diverse kids, black kids,
Yeah.
white
Yeah.
kids, Mexican kids all the
Okay.
time. And if I saw one Filipino kid, I would just be like, "Hey, what's up, man?" And again, also my parents were never involved in like
Yeah.
Paad. I'm sure you know what Paad
Yeah,
is and
I
stuff. The
do.
Filipino, all the Filipino stuff, and they
That's
were just
how
like,
that's how I grew up.
my parents are like really Americanized.
I made my venture into Filipino culture only when I started high school.
Okay.
Like a lot of people in FSI feel like they're like, "Oh yeah, you're so like the culture and stuff," but I literally didn't start venturing into any of that until I got my dual citizenship. That was kind of like
Nice.
the
Wow.
start of everything, and I just really wanted to. It was when I was able to and understood more of what I was getting into and
Yeah.
what it was more
Yeah.
about culturally besides the food and all that.
Mhm.
Because same, my parents, I'm half white, half
Who,
Filipino.
which the mom or dad? Who's Filipino?
My dad is white.
Dad's
my
white.
mom's Filipino.
Okay, mom's
So
Filipino.
we really weren't that involved
Yeah.
in Filipino activities. Plus, we're from PA.
Does your mom have the accent?
Yeah.
Well,
Or
she's
no?
so
Not-
cute. She's
How long has
adorable.
she been here? How long? has
She's
she
been
here?
here since 2001.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
wow.
not like too long. She
Yeah.
was born and raised Ifugao in the
Okay.
Philippines. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's been a whole experience. And then I got to go to the Philippines, and that's when I really got into the culture. And
When
then
was the first time you went? When?
2019.
Nice. That's when I went too. Yeah. When,
Oh,
when
nice.
did you go?
End of summer. So
Oh, okay.
end
I
of
went
July.
like in January. I went around January.
I
in the beginning of
left-
the year. That was my
Yeah.
third time going to.
Yeah, I was there for 4 months,
Okay.
and that's when I really got into it. And then came
Manila?
home.
Was it in Manila? Where did you go?
Yeah, I was in Metro
Okay.
Manila, and
Okay.
like Cavite area.
Nice. Okay.
And then came home, started University of Delaware, and I was like, this is an association that I really want to like try and be a part of and
Mhm.
kind of meet more people that are Filipino.
Yeah.
Because there's only one other in my high school. We didn't even talk.
Yeah.
So,
it's pretty much
yeah.
same with mine. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I just wanted to kind of get to know people that kind of understand my culture and like how I was raised. You know?
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's also cool just to finally to have that, be able to say, yeah, I have a background somewhere,
Yeah.
I have my culture and stuff. It's cool to embrace it. I did
Yeah.
that pretty much, and I think a lot of people, if there's a message to get out of this, it's like embrace your culture a little
Yeah.
bit, because the more you learn, the more it's just fun stuff, and it's just very interesting things that you can kind of get more involved in too. Yeah.
And it's like I said this like all the time in D5 and everything. It's just like I felt like I finally had a place where people understood me
Nice.
on
yeah.
a
Yeah.
deeper level than just like, oh, we play the same sports or stuff like that.
Mhm.
It's a cultural level that like you really can't get anywhere else.
Yeah, well
So-
said. Wow, no, yeah, I'm
Yes, we
preaching to
love
the choir.
FSA.
Preaching to the
FSA.
choir, yeah. You said it best. It's like you can't get that connection anywhere else with
It's
people.
so comforting.
We share the same type of background, you know.
Yeah.
Our parents are the same. Let's learn off of each other and
Yeah.
stuff too. You know, you kind of grow from there.
But it's really interesting because, like, at the end of the day, FSA isn't just like culture. It's like sometimes we're also there just to be there for each other,
Just
Yeah.
family.
and it's just it's great.
Yeah, because that's a big part of our culture as Filipinos is like we
Exa-
call each
very
other
welcoming.
ate,
Very-
kuya,
yeah.
even if you're not blood.
Yeah.
So it's the same kind of experience in FSA. And I mean, like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's like all sounds like it's all kumbaya and stuff like that.
Yeah, right,
No, we
yeah,
have our
yeah.
ups and downs. We're a friend group, like, you know, we have our struggles, but we're there
Yeah.
for each other no matter what. And that's like something that's very, very
Yeah.
important and strong. And
So thankful for FSA.
And again, that was your first time in the Philippines?
no, that was
Or-
my third.
Oh, that was your third.
But
Okay,
I
yeah.
was so young the 2 other times that this was the first time I was aware.
Yes,
of what I was
exactly.
getting
First time I
myself
went, 2002. I only remember stuff because we have little home videos and stuff of me, like, you know, petting a cow, being on the jeepney and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then the second time was 2010. It was like, that was a pretty cool experience because all the cousins here, again, all my cousins kind of, again, have same wavelength as me. We were raised here. We went to
Okay.
public schools. We weren't really involved because even their families didn't really involve us in Filipino stuff.
Okay.
And in 2010, it was a pretty cool thing. My uncle got in touch with my other uncle in the Philippines and said, let's have a huge family reunion. Like, let's get the
Okay.
cousins to know each other. So,
Yeah.
literally, all of us here in America flew over there, and then the parents showed us where they used to live, and we
Oh,
met all the
cool.
Filipino cousins. It was really awesome, actually. Yeah, it was pretty dope. And then just to kind of, like, they cultured us a little bit. It was pretty cool. We ate balut.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys had balut before.
I have not. And I'm a picky eater, so I don't think I will.
I
It's-
am not a picky eater, but I'm afraid of it.
The way it got approached to us too, we were at my uncle's house, and again they're playing games with everyone. They like line the American cousins up real quick. So like they lined all of us up,
Yo.
and Party's like, "What's about to happen here? You're gonna knock us out?
Initiation.
What the hell?" And then they gave us there's an egg in front of us now.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, cool."
But
And
you
they-
didn't know.
I didn't know what. But like again,
Ah.
I'm in another country. I'm like, there's got to
Yeah.
be something weird in this shit, like
Yeah.
because they're laughing.
Amazing race type.
And then, yeah,
Amazing
amazing race
race.
type stuff. And then he's like, here's some salt. Like he was gonna help. And then we crack
already
it.
is
We crack it
salty.
open. It's already salty.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
They
We
be
crack-
acting like it's tequila. I don't. Like what?
we all crack it open, and then you just see it. It's just kind of like it's like
Just chilling there.
it's a duck.
Yeah,
with
the
a beak. You see the beak
Yes,
too.
Yeah.
that's the reason why I won't try it was because my uncle tried it. I was so young. I mean, I think I was like 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was eating it, and he was explaining. He was just like, "It's just an egg," and you know. And as a kid, I'm just like, "Okay, like fried egg,
Yeah.
fine, that's fine."
Yeah.
Until I saw the feather come
Yeah.
out of his mouth. That's when I was like, "Yeah, no."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a delicacy there too. They walk
Yeah.
around like you can
Yeah,
find it
like-
at 7-Eleven over there.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
my
I
mom
don't-
loves it.
I'm not like I don't want to be disrespectful. This is not me being
Yeah,
disrespectful
no, yeah.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I'm like I appreciate like the Philippines. I just
Disclaimer.
don't want. I don't want to offend anyone.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like personally for me,
Yeah.
just because of that, I just
Sa
maybe
cultura.
one day I do want to try it though. I'm just scared.
I'm
Ooh.
not
The
gonna try.
Next time you're on the
feather.
podcast, we'll have a row
Yeah.
of it here, Dan.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were in the Philippines? Or how many times have you been there? Yeah, yeah. The whole.
Ooh, tell the
li-
story.
So I've been there about no wait, that's such a lie. About 4 times.
Okay.
But I studied there. That's why.
You from Manila as well? Are you?
Yes.
Okay.
So, but my one's from Visayas area, and my mother is from Pangasinan. So,
Okay.
but both of my
You hear
families.
that accent?
I
yeah.
know it kicks
You hear
in,
that
it kicks in when you say.
But both of my parents lived in the same street in
Okay.
Manila.
Okay.
So, but I studied there. That's the only reason why I can speak fluently.
Oh,
and-
Yeah.
fluently. huh?
Yes.
Break it out. Break it out.
Say a sentence.
ahead,
Say
go
a
ahead.
sentence. Say something. Say
Wait. Oh
something.
my gosh! I hate when they. I don't know. I never
Put
know
you
what
on
to
the spot.
say.
Put
Yeah,
you
what
on
you
the spot.
say?
Yeah, yeah.
What did you want me to say?
I don't know.
Give me your best pickup line.
Talaga?
In
Oh
Tagalog.
my gosh! I can't. I don't know.
Kain na.
Oh yeah, like kain
What do you
na.
know? What do you yeah,
Or
eat.
like
Mahal kita.
Oh, yeah,
mahal
mahal
is also
kita.
good. But like gutom na ako. Which means
Oh my
I'm hungry.
Hungry.
Yeah, because like the story is like I went to a school that my mom believed was like very like they're English based.
Mhm.
So I
Uh-huh.
went to Montessori de Manila,
Okay.
BF Home. Shout out to you guys, MDM. And I went, and you know, first day of school, I'm late. It was so embarrassing. I'm not wearing the uniform.
What year was this?
Lately
What year was
for
this?
I was in 3rd grade,
Third
so I was
grade.
just.
And you were there for how long?
I was there for 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my mom had to get a second course, so she took my brother and I there.
Mhm.
And she thought like, okay, you'll be fine. Like, they speak English.
Yeah.
But like
That's
at
what
the
they always
time,
say.
That's what they always say.
Yeah,
They
that's what they
always
said. But at the time, I was born in Jersey and I lived in Illinois. I'm from Chicago.
Okay, yeah.
So the accent was just
Wow.
really
You travel
American.
around, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
really American. I mean, like I would talk like this and like
Oh.
really
And it's
fast.
shocking to them. It's
Yeah,
shocking. when-
and so like they'd be talking to me, and of course I'm nervous, so I'm
Yeah.
already speaking fast.
And
It's
they're-
even faster
they're
because
giggling?
yeah,
Yeah.
and they're like
Yes,
they're like
yeah.
trying
Yeah.
to talk to me, and I'm just answering, and they can't understand me.
Yeah.
And it was just hard. I could
Because
understand.
it's a lot for them. You know,
Yes.
it's intimidating
Like,
to
they
them.
would
And
always
they're,
say-
they're embarrassed too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, well, I can speak English, but not like that. And
Yeah.
they'd always be
Right.
like, oh, like nosebleed, you know,
Yeah.
the joke, like,
Nosebleed.
am I having such a nosebleed?
Like, you talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I learned to speak Tagalog like
Yeah.
fluently.
Was it tough for you? At that age too?
I think.
Or were you pretty committed
Well,
to it?
no, because I visited when I was 5 and I understood it. I was only there for like maybe 2
Okay.
months,
Okay.
and I picked it up real quick. Because when
Wow.
you're younger, it's
Mhm.
easier.
And it's not a challenge at
Yeah.
all to you now. Like you can hear it and you
Oh yeah, like
understand
I could
fully
like
everything.
if you give me a sentence, I could speak it in English and then I'll snap real quick and it'll be like I'm
No,
fluent.
she's good. And
Really?
She's like
Thank you.
probably one of the top FSA Tagalog people.
yeah.
Bro, so she's 100% on the language percentage-wise for you.
Oh.
How well? It's probably just like me. Like how what
Oh.
do you know?
Konti lang. Very, very little. I
Yeah.
was really
Did your mom not
trying.
push it on you? I guess when you were little, because my parents did
She
it.
attempted to. Me and my dad. This is really fun. We laughed. Well, I laughed because I was little and I just didn't understand what she's trying to do. And I was like, "What are you talking about?" So I just refused. And then later on, I was upset because I should have learned it. And
Yeah.
then when I was 17, got put in this foreign country in the Philippines. Not a lick of Tagalog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Oof.
not even understanding.
Yeah.
And I just got put in the middle of GMA in this casting call, and just everyone was trying to speak Tagalog to me, and
Yeah.
it just was like such a culture shock.
Yeah, but they're like
Yeah.
really understanding because like the
Yeah.
Philippines, they're very like they can speak 2 languages when it
Yeah.
comes down to it.
No, I was very pleasantly surprised. Because I don't. The first time I went was too young, but when I went in 2010, I remember just being pleasantly surprised. Like, oh wow, okay, I don't have to know it. Okay, great.
Yeah.
But because it's kind of half, you
Yeah.
know, when
Yeah.
they speak to you. But again, when they hear my voice, they're like, oh, okay, yeah, like.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah, that's why like when you're in the Philippines, you can't speak. If you don't
Yeah.
have an accent, like don't speak.
Don't try.
You'll
Yeah,
get
yeah.
scammed. You'll get
Yeah,
scammed.
no.
Yes.
Easy.
When I was
Yeah.
in taxis, people were like,
No. it's like-
"Just don't talk."
yeah,
about
because like my
Yeah.
brother.
I already look not. So just don't speak.
Yeah.
Because my brother, he's like the same. He can understand, but he was never like pushed to like actually speak it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no. It was just, but I feel like my situation was a little different too because we were on schedule. Everything's moving quick
Yeah.
in the network, and they had to get things done. We were doing
Yeah.
workshops like mostly in Tagalog, so I just had to like do body language. Luckily, I had someone that was really committed to helping me out,
Mhm.
like trying to learn. So I was
The-
really, really committed in trying to like learn as much as possible.
Now going back to, I mean, so you had to learn. You were at GMA, like a network thing.
Mm-hmm.
What was that
she's
for?
famous. I mean, like in
I'm
my book, she's famous.
I told her before you came, like, because again, I went through.
Not.
We're gonna get into this now a little bit.
We're
I
not.
was going through Valerie's
go.
Instagram, and like you're
we go.
you're not like you seem known, like you're in the entertainment business at to some capacity. Yeah.
I do my thing.
Yeah.
Don't,
Was that?
she's sugarcoat. I mean, she's like downplaying it.
What did you? If you don't mind saying, what were you doing there? Yeah. What was it?
Yeah, so it's a camera. I represented the U.S. in a national vocal competition in the Philippines.
Get the f-
You see what I
out of
mean?
here. Are you kidding me?
So
You
I did
represented
that.
the U.S.
Yeah, I was one of 2 U.S. representatives
Yeah.
to represent the U.S. in The Clash season 2. Oh, and
The Clash.
yeah,
It's a Filipino show.
yeah, it's on their national network. So
Oh, wow,
back
okay.
then there was ABS, CBN, and GMA.
Yeah. Yeah.
So those were the 2. I was on GMA for a little bit. So
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. In season 2, has that already dropped, or is that coming out?
yeah, that was.
So you're on
2019.
TV. You were on TV in the
Yeah,
Philippines.
yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
That's
like
amazing.
in my head, like I'm like, no, you're famous, my guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's awesome stuff. Seriously.
Yeah, so
was
I
that
did
something
that.
you always, when you were little, you were into, or did your parents kind of get you into it?
No, I honestly had no idea about the entertainment culture in the Philippines at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
I knew it was like singing was big, blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it just so happened that year I started to host some Filipino shows in New Jersey, New York.
Wow.
I was doing
yeah.
stuff like that, singing, getting involved in the Filipino American culture.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they had this casting call that they wanted international clashers.
Yeah.
And someone that we knew was just like, hey, you should audition. I couldn't even make it on that day to go to New York to audition. So I was like, can I submit a video? Because I
Yeah.
was like, oh, whatever. Right? Submitted a video, turned out.
You singing. It's you singing?
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
an audition clip, and I forgot about it totally, to be honest. And then I was more focused on, I did Miss America stuff. So
Nice, yeah.
I competed in Miss Pennsylvania, the teen version, got first runner up, and I was kind of devastated. But like people kept saying, oh, there's something in the works for you. Something's gonna happen.
Absolutely.
Got a call literally a week or so after, and they're like, hey,
Get out.
you're gonna go to the Philippines. You got
That's sick.
the U.S. spot. So
Yeah.
like fast forward end of the month, I was on a plane to the Philippines for 4 months and had probably one of the best trips of my entire life. So
That's awesome. And you went with mom and dad?
I went with my dad.
Okay.
For the start,
Okay.
and then once I got adjusted, I stayed with my aunt out there.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's
That was
awesome
pretty
stuff.
much-
And again, you enjoy it. It doesn't feel like something
yeah,
you're being
no.
forced to do and stuff like
It
that.
was-
Yeah.
The trip of a lifetime. It was
Yeah.
also like my senior year of high school.
Yeah.
I missed
nice.
I missed the beginning of my senior year to be in the Philippines. I did my school virtually.
Worth it. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
no, worth
I'm
it.
sure
But then I
worth-
came home and
Yeah.
COVID hit, and I missed my entire senior year.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Oh, that's crazy timing for that. man.
Yeah, it
Did you
was
meet a
crazy.
lot of your family while you were over there too?
I met some. Yeah, I
For
took
like
a,
the first time too, or
like I consider it my first time
Yeah.
because before that, I was too young to really remember anyone. So that was basically my first time getting to know
Getting to
them
know
and
them.
them get to know me. Because like
Yeah.
we're from a mountain province and it's hard to get reception
Yeah.
there, so it's not like we can just talk on the phone easily.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I made a lot of my closest friends out there too, which is
That's great.
that I'm still in
Yeah.
contact with till now. So.
And are you still involved in that kind of stuff? You still like involved in entertainment or what are you doing right now?
So I was somewhat employed out there even when I came home. I was they have this streaming app in the Philippines called Kumu,
Okay.
and I was a featured streamer on that app for a little bit. But then once school started, I had to focus on that. But yeah, I did some auditioning out there. I did some like guestings. It was fun.
Did you meet any big Filipino stars? Any big names? Sam Melby or something?
Oh my gosh. I'm about to have a heart attack again.
Yeah,
So-
you meet anyone?
I mean, like on the show, it was hosted by Raver Cruz, Julianne San Jose,
Oh wow.
Rita Daniela, and
Wow.
Ken. Oh,
I was an
God.
ABS-CBN fan.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
so
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
I was the
Yeah.
other network.
Yeah,
but
so
I
I-
do know Braver.
I met. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
And
Vice Ganda? No.
Christian Bautista was the
Okay.
judge. So
Oh my
like those,
Wow.
You know-
And, like as in you met them, you talked to them, or you just oh wow.
they were part of the show.
That's
so.
awesome. Yeah.
That's.
Wow.
I think that's one of our like how we bonded.
Yeah.
So like during FSA, the beginning of FSA this year,
Yeah.
we're like trying. We have like a lineage thing where we have like adings and kuyas. It basically mimics also like sororities when they have like
Yeah,
littles
bigs,
and
little,
bigs.
Okay.
So we had a GBM, which is like where we just all get together, just meet each other, trying to see like with the freshmen, try to get them more involved. And her and I got in a room together.
Yeah.
And we're
Breakout
just-
room.
Yeah, we're just like talking, like super chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until she just drops it.
No,
because
because we were playing that game where
on
like you have your
Instagram.
phone and then you scroll through your camera roll and then
Yes.
someone says stop and you have to show the
Oh, I've
picture.
heard of that. Yeah. I've
Yeah.
heard that, yeah.
So we did that and it wound up being one of my Clash memories.
Ah,
Yes.
Okay.
And she
okay.
kind of just dropped. Like, she's like, yeah, I was in, like, a competition in the Philippines. And I, like, it's not something you
Yeah.
hear. Especially living in Delaware, nothing is as interesting as that.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Just
seriously.
like-
what
Yeah,
what
like,
a conversation
I literally,
starter.
all I remember was
Yeah.
telling you, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
And she was like, no, I'm being serious. And
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh my God. Oh my god, her and I are gonna be besties. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Like
Everyone was kind of like, what's going on?
we just
'Cause
kind
she's
of took
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Like it
You
was
were
just
shook.
her and I talking in the breakout room. I mean,
Yeah.
nobody else was talking.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
is that not always a great feeling when you get that connection
Yeah.
with someone and
Yeah.
you just sit back and like it's just like smooth like butter. the
Oh, yeah,
conversation.
yeah. Especially
fantastic.
like virtual schooling when you're in
Yeah.
those breakout rooms. If you
Yeah.
can find a breakout room where people are actually talking, it's life changing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, I don't know if you said it. So in that clash, the competition.
Yeah.
Did you win? Or
Oh no.
no, not at all. Okay.
No, but I made it.
How far did you make? Yeah, how far did
I
you
made
make
it into the top 32. But there was like
Okay.
12,000 auditioners originally.
Wow.
So
Do you know who did win? What? Who-
Yeah. The person that won, I'm actually friends with.
Wow.
First runner-up, I was very close friends with, and
Wow.
actually most of my friends made it in top 5.
Nice. You still
Yeah.
keep in contact with them too?
Yeah.
That's awesome. And again, it's a purely singing competition.
Yeah.
What did you sing? What do you sing? What's your song? What's your go-to songs?
Audition, I sang I'll Never Love Again.
Okay.
From what?
Oh my
Gosh,
God.
what is it? I don't know. The movie with Lady Gaga.
Oh.
A Star is Born.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. Yeah. Stars Born.
And then
Why did I say shallow in my head?
Shallow? Nice.
Isn't that what she says? Shallows? Or I don't know.
No,
That's
it's a
the
song.
one
Oh,
song.
that's this other one.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Oh, that's
you
the
know,
other
the
one.
famous
Oh,
one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I sang I'll Never Love Again.
Mhm.
First round sang Defying Gravity
Nice.
from Wicked.
Get
Then
out.
second round hit,
Amazing.
and it was OPM, which is original Filipino music. I didn't speak any Tagalog. They were like, "Oh, good luck, Val."
You sang a Tagalog song.
I tried to sing in Tagalog. I went home, unfortunately.
Is it in
but
front of you, the monitor, or do you memorize? You
no,
have to
I-
memorize
I
the
learned it
language
in a
you
week.
don't know.
Yeah, I learned it
Oh
in
my
one
God.
week and performed
Oh my
it on a
gosh.
national stage in front of all Filipino
Did
people.
you? Was there any mess ups in the performance, or you pulled through? You got through it.
It's
or-
a story. It's just I sang the song.
Okay, there we go. You got You're
Yeah,
here.
She made it to the end. I
You
mean,
made it to the end.
I got
You
through
made
it.
to the
I
end.
didn't forget any lyrics.
Nice.
good.
So yeah.
Nice.
But that was a great experience.
Are you? So hang on.
Hmm?
You said Defying Gravity. Are you guys? You guys have like personalities, I would say. Were you guys ever involved in theater or stuff like that? Any of that type of thing?
I was.
I was.
Yeah.
You both were.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but I
well-
wasn't on stage. I was crew most of the
okay.
years. By my senior year, I was actually production assistant, which is like right below the director.
Nice.
So the director was like, you know what, CJ, you got it. I'm gonna go sit in the audience. You run it back here. Like,
Get out. So
Yes.
when it comes to behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah,
you
I
have,
was-
you have experience
So,
there.
because I was in choir, so that's how I started.
Mm-hmm.
But mainly, all of my friends were like in the theater, and I was always like, okay, well, I want more extracurriculars because like college, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really don't want to do sports. I really don't want to do any of that. I don't want to do any clubs. I mean,
Music.
it's like, yeah. So I was like, something that I relate to a lot and I love is like theater.
Yeah.
I never was really the type of person to act just because I don't understand the concept of memorizing lines. Like, I mean, I can.
It's a challenge.
Yes, I
for
can
sure,
memorize.
yeah,
Like,
but,
and the
it's
funny thing
fun.
is I can memorize such random things. I mean, like
Yeah.
usually
Yeah.
the first time I meet someone, I know what they're wearing. That's a weird fun fact about me.
way.
No, that's what I'm
We
saying.
never talked about this, but I could literally probably tell. I used to talk to Noah about this all the time. I could remember like
what
random
someone's-
people, what
Yes.
you were wearing at this time at this event,
Yes.
and that's how I remember things.
I mean, like, that was, like,
Really?
yeah, that was, like, my fun thing to do during my senior year. My friends and I would be like, oh, my God, yeah, something CJ, like, so weird. She remembers what you were wearing, and they'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
what was he wearing? And I'm like, I know
You're
exactly.
saying 100% you always remember.
100%.
What was I wearing to church then? Let's put this to the test. What was I wearing that day in the church? Because I kind of remember what I was wearing.
I think you were wearing white. I could be wrong. It was a light-colored T-shirt, for sure.
Wow. No,
And then I
yeah.
think you were
Was
wearing
it- is
shorts.
It was yellow. It was
Is
like
it
yellow.
right?
It was like a bright
Yes.
yellow shirt. Yeah,
and then
I was
you were wearing, I believe, shorts.
Yes.
And you were just
Well,
standing by the microphone with your hands in your
Yes.
pocket. That's what I'm saying. Like, I
Yes.
literally, it's so
Yeah.
random. But tell me why I can't memorize a line.
What a skill.
Yeah.
What a skill.
When am I going to use
What a
that?
skill.
You know, actually, if I was ever in an investigation.
Oh no, I was just about to say, if a
We
cop is like,
witness-
what did he
Yes.
look like? And
Yeah,
you're like, oh, I can tell you
witness.
everything.
They're like, that's too accurate. That's too
It's like,
accurate.
wait a second.
Wait.
let me draw it for you. Let me draw it for you. Yeah.
But yeah, like, that's such a random thing of mine. You did have
Do
long
you
hair at
remember?
the time.
You remember the first time you met her too? Was it that basement encounter?
You were wearing. You were in your room.
yeah, there. Yeah.
You were in your room,
Mhm.
and you were eating something. Actually.
Absolutely, I am. Every GBM,
Yeah.
I am eating something.
Yeah, that's right.
Because they have it around the time I have dinner in my house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom's
Which
like,
is
okay,
late. I don't understand.
What time do you have dinner?
I have
It's
dinner
not
at
to
8.
attack.
8.
I think it depends.
Because-
See, I'm
okay.
a 5 o'clock.
You're
See,
fine. I feel like actually, I feel like that's too early.
So like, here's
Yeah,
my
I say.
thing. The reason why it's 8 is because when I grew up in the Philippines, dinner's at 8 because we have merienda at 3.
Mm-hmm.
So like, naturally, breakfast is at like 9, lunch is at 12
Real
or
quick,
1.
I think this is where I can get educated a little bit. Merienda?
Merienda is like
Merienda?
it's also like in Spanish cultures, I believe, but it's like midday snack. So like something
Okay.
light. I mean, like if you want to have like pancit canton, I mean, go ahead. If you want to have like
Something like
pandesal.
pancit canton.
What's that? I was about to say. We're waiting for Skyflakes or something.
Yeah, like just like I
Yeah.
know in the Philippines, like that's when like most of the people have like balut on the street. They
Yeah.
have like the
Oh.
It's like a
carts,
street.
the street
Yes.
food. It's like time to have like
Quick.
a light snack just to like
Yes.
keep you until dinner because
Yeah.
dinner is at 8.
Mm-hmm. Filipino food. What do you like?
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
Here
let
we
me
go.
think.
What
Let
are
me
you
think.
big on?
Give me a breakfast.
Okay, so
Dinner, dessert.
Okay, so breakfast, all-time favorite. You good?
Yeah, no.
Okay,
It's
I just
a
wanna make
thing.
sure.
These can be loud. Yeah,
Yeah.
You
So
said you good? I'm trying to talk.
It's like it's my
Excuse me.
show now. JC plus 2.
Excuse me. No, I'm just kidding. But my favorite breakfast has to be tapsilog. I mean,
My
that
mom
is
likes that.
so
My
good.
mom likes that.
Anything.
So good.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if maybe it's just a meat thing. You can anything meat and an egg and then
And rice.
rice.
Fried rice.
is-
Garlic fried
you add,
rice.
and then you add log at the
Yeah.
end of it. So like if you have some
Yes.
spam, it's spam salog
Yes.
or something like that. That's a
Oh,
little
okay.
fun fact. Yeah.
I didn't know
Yes.
that.
You can
That's
call it.
how that
Yeah. That's a
works.
yeah. There we go. Fun fact, everybody.
So good. I mean,
Tapsilog is good. No, that is like no Filipino breakfast. Yeah,
It's
no, I'll
just
give it
like
that. If you have a fresh
A1.
pandesal, have you had pandesal?
Ugh.
Pandesal is ooh.
So
it's
good.
Come
so
on now.
good. Especially in the Philippines, warm off that man that's been
With
biking
the,
around.
Yeah, with
I
the
mean,
brown,
brown paper bag.
The brown,
Yep.
oh, that's how you know it's gonna hit too. You're
Yes.
like,
Bro.
dude, give me that. Put some butter, some
Yeah,
I don't know, star
give me
margarine.
that.
Yeah. I like. Anyways. Me and food. But yeah, so I would say tapsilog or long silog, like longanisa.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
with like
Longanisa's
tomatoes
good.
on the side. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Ooh, so good. Just like so
Tocino, too.
refreshing. Yes, tocino.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I could
Oh,
go on
yeah.
for breakfast. Like, I just
Dinner.
So dinner / lunch. I mean, an obvious is sinigang. Especially
don't-
my
that's the one I
mom's
don't like.
Sinigang. Wait. Describe it. I know
That's
it's.
the
Sour.
sour soup.
Oh yeah.
I don't
But
like it.
my
Sorry,
mom,
Not
shout
a
out to
fan
my
of that
mom. Hi, mom. Love your cooking. She doesn't make it
Hi,
too
tita.
sour. Because that's the thing with
Okay.
Filipino, like, sinigang, is it's very, like, it depends on who makes it.
Mhm.
And I'm
like
very
it.
biased towards my mother's.
Yeah.
But I guess, like, my favorite that, like, every tito and tita knows, because, like, when we have family events,
Yeah.
I always ask them to make it, is dinuguan.
Is that the?
That's the black one. It looks black.
That's the
Yes.
one that they'll ask you to. You know how many people
If
told
you're
me?
like-
It's pig's blood.
It is. It
It's
has
pig's
pig's
blood,
blood.
yes.
Cooked pig's blood. I would like to make that for those who are not
Yes,
Filipino and don't know
yes.
what that is.
Yeah.
It's cooked pig's blood.
Yeah.
That
Try pronouncing it. That's the fun part.
Dinuguan.
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 Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I think I just heard it so many
Yes,
times.
dinuguan.
That's why. Yeah.
No,
That-
But it
I
comes in
never
that
heard of
jar.
it,
Yeah.
but people made fun of me in the Philippines.
How did you
for
say?
So
We'll say it
long.
right now.
I could not, because I couldn't say my NGs before.
Dinuguan.
Dinuguan. I can say it now. It's
Yeah.
a little better.
Dinuguan. Yes.
Dinuguan.
Oh wait, what are you saying?
Dinuguan.
Dinuguan.
You're saying Bino.
No, dinuguan.
Is it like Dino Guan?
Dinuguan. Yes.
Dinuguan.
Yeah.
Dinuguan.
Yeah.
Dinuguan.
close.
You're almost You're there.
Yes.
You're there. Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's so good. I mean that.
I will say this is where I think I will slap myself on the wrist. It's the one thing that I do judge, but I haven't had it. I just see it and I'm just
Oh my
like,
God,
I
I'm
don't
so-
know. Like, I don't know about that.
I'm a little.
See, that's the thing.
Like, sorry, mom. I don't want to eat that.
It was no, because obviously I
Well,
feel
don't
like
I'm sure it's
yes,
delicious. I
growing
just
up-
haven't had it.
Oh, yeah.
growing
Yeah.
up in the U.S., I was very much so like a big thing people have is what it looks like and the
Yes.
texture.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's
Like
the
the-
thing. Yeah,
that's
that's
the
the thing
big,
with
like-
Filipino food.
Yeah.
Is getting over that. But
Getting
you gotta
over
remember,
it.
it's a third
Yeah.
world country. People can't be picky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
And-
but
I
it's
mean, like,
good
it's
if you can
so
get past
good.
the whole
Oh
Yes.
what
my
it is.
God. Like I'm just thinking about it now. I had it like this past weekend. I don't know why I'm acting like I haven't had it in a while.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so good. And then
Give me dessert.
dessert. Ooh, do you remember when
Ooh,
we got into an
oh.
argument?
We did.
About
We
what?
did.
About
I think
what?
we're in the
We were
same
in-
boat on this one.
We were like in FSA.
Yeah,
chat
what's
or
overrated?
something, and I was like,
I wonder what is it ube?
no,
No.
halo halo is
Halo halo
so
overrated.
Okay, no,
Are you hurt?
I
Are you hurt?
No, I can get behind that. It's good. You guys say it's good.
no, yeah.
It's
I
good.
well,
personally don't eat it.
But for people to be like, we need halo halo.
No,
or
so
you need
here's
to
the
try
thing.
It's overrated.
This
I can
is
get that.
this is
I can
why
get
I
that.
started this argument within like last year's
Great, I love
e-board.
this. Okay.
Yeah.
Is because like we had in October when we were still on campus, we had a Halo Halo night.
Hello
Right.
Halloween.
Okay.
What's the
Like it's
title?
near Halloween.
Halo Halloween.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
So we like all get together, and I remember someone judged me because all I did was get shaved ice.
Yep.
I put the milk in it.
Okay.
I had the ube ice cream and the leche flan, and I called it a day.
Because the beans are what
The
throws it
beans,
off.
what is that?
Why
Who
are they
thought-
in there?
Who thought
are they in
dessert beans?
Don't act like you like it.
I'm gonna say this. The only way I like halo halo, I need to mix it up so I don't see the
Yes.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
I keep mixing it up so
Yes,
I don't
that's
see
what
the,
I'm saying.
the beans, the Jello stuff.
Yes.
Not a.
But
I'm
But
not.
like
I'm
the
not big.
milky ice with
Yeah.
the ube
That's
ice cream
cool.
and the it's just
See,
like
Yeah,
a
that's
Halo.
cool.
I know I'm gonna upset some people here.
That's okay.
I don't like ube. I'm not.
I'm kind of behind. I'm with
I'm
you on
not-
that too.
I'm not.
It's
in
not
it.
my favorite.
If someone were to
But-
walk in with a bowl of ube, you're not eating it. You eating it?
Of course I would.
I wouldn't. I
Ube
would be
ice
like,
cream or ube? Like just
Oh.
straight up
ice cream. The ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Wasn't that what we were talking about? Oh, yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah.
No,
I-
no,
ice
no, no,
cream,
yeah. Like, I think I would, but it's not something that like if I
'Cause
didn't
Dairy started
have
selling
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, that
if
was
I'm
the
going
thing.
to U Dairy, I'm not.
And everyone started
ordering.
freaking out. I remember Cam and Tina actually got mad at me.
Yeah.
Because I think I was like I was telling Tina because I work with Tina. I was telling her at work.
Yes.
I'm like, she was like getting hype over the ube. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's the big deal? Like I
Yeah.
put that
Okay.
with mint chocolate chip ice cream.
See,
maybe just
the
above
big,
it, but it's
the big deal to me was that we had like Filipino representation
Yeah.
at
Sure,
U
yeah,
Dairy.
yeah, yeah.
No,
That was why I was
FSA
excited.
FSA posted up. At
Oh yeah,
U
yeah,
Dairy
yeah.
for that.
Like
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
ridiculous. We were all
That is a
sending
cool
like
thing. I
rates.
would have showed it, even though I'm not big on
Yes.
ube. Like,
Yes.
that is a cool thing
Yes.
that they did.
So
Yeah.
like I'm on
Yeah.
the same boat. Like if it's
Shout out U Dairy.
there, I'll have it.
Mhm.
But like I don't crave it, especially the one at
yeah.
U Dairy, just because of those like the cookie. What is
Was
it?
it?
The things inside of it.
I don't know.
There's
I didn't
like-
have it.
It's not because U Dairy.
the
it's
ice
not-
cream?
Yeah, there's like cookies or whatever. you know
like
what I'm talking about?
is it like a seed thing? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm
No,
wrong.
it's
I don't
like
know.
I don't. It's like it's not graham crackers. It's
don't
like there's
know.
something in it which just throws me off.
It probably
like
doesn't make
when-
it better though. Probably doesn't make it
I
better.
don't know.
I don't know.
It's just like,
I'm
I
not
live
an
with
ube
that.
person.
yeah.
Yeah, but going
Again,
back,
that's just
Halo
our
Halo
personal-
so overrated. I mean,
Halo
so-
Halo overrated.
Yeah, I can get behind that with you guys. I can get behind that. Again, the only time I
Yeah.
really like
Yeah.
it, if someone hands it to me not mixed yet, I'm like, I'm like,
Yeah.
"Can
My
you
cousin-
see it?"
my
until I
cousin-
don't see it,
Halo.
and then I can finish
Yeah.
it, but then when I get
Yeah.
towards the bottom and I see all the solid things,
Yeah.
I was like,
No.
My
Pushing it
cousins are
away.
probably like
done now.
punching the air. My cousins
Yeah,
in the
if they
Philippines
hear
right now are
this-
like
if they
they're
hear
literally
this.
gonna be like, weren't
Yeah.
you eating it when you're here? Yeah,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah, but don't act like you like the beans. Don't act like beans are your favorite part. 'Cause
I
they're
don't
yeah,
know.
not.
that's what, yeah, exactly. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Mamon. Have you guys had Mamon? Before?
Absolutely.
Mamon's
Yeah.
really good.
Oh,
Red
which
one's
Ribbon. Have
that?
you been to Red Ribbon?
yes,
I've been to Red Ribbon. Yeah.
Not.
Have you had the empanadas there?
No, I haven't.
They are disappointing.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Whoa. Okay.
At least the one in Jersey City. Maybe the ones in the Philippines would taste different. You know.
Worse in the Philippines, in my opinion.
Stop.
I'm gonna
Really?
okay.
I
I'm gonna
haven't tried
say
the ones in the
Uh-oh.
Philippines.
okay. This is great for the
Uh-oh.
podcast. It's something I need to get off my chest. The Jersey City one, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
and Red Ribbon, American Red Ribbons. I think I've been
Yes.
to another one in Virginia. The best empanadas I've ever had.
Do you think it like?
Hands
Did
down.
they
the chicken
change
one?
it?
The chicken one.
Did they change?
So
the way
there
they
is a
make-
change
you know
here.
what I'm
So I'm
saying?
going to take you through this. So the one
Okay.
the one here in America,
Mm-hmm.
it's like there's like this solidness to it, and like they fill it up with just chicken. There's a few
Yeah,
raisins in
it's
there,
got
but
that
it's
processed
just
stuff.
chicken. There's none
Okay.
of that. Sometimes empanadas they do too much in the empanada. Like I
Okay.
don't want all that.
Yeah, no.
You put some chicken, some
Don't do too
raisins. That's
much.
cool, and it's fresh. The beef ones, real quick, Glenn Manio. The beef ones are trash, pal. All right.
Does he think that they're good?
Me and him argue about this all the
Oh,
time.
we argue all the time about food. I mean, this
Yeah.
man thinks kung fu tea is trash.
Problematic guy, huh? Wait, he said what is trash?
I think he said kung fu tea is trash. I know we were on two
I will say
completely
not
different.
trash. I
Don't
almost
start
say,
with me.
I will say almost
Don't
overrated.
start.
I'm pretty sure
I
he
will say
said
almost
My
overrated.
Tito.
favorite one.
He definitely said Tito was better because I remember him and I
Which
went
one?
I never
back
had
and
that.
forth.
Never
Excuse
had
me.
that.
Which
Tito's.
one?
The
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't
Which
know.
one?
I don't know her.
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
nice.
yeah.
Fuck you. No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no.
Out of here.
But when it comes to a chicken or beef empanada, what are you going for? Well, have you had both at Red Ribbon?
Yes, I
Okay.
have.
What do you like better? Let me ask you that. Let's get that out the way.
I think okay. So usually I would go for the beef. because usually I
It
love
doesn't
beef
taste good.
empanadas.
It-
But I will go with you on this one. The chicken empanadas
The best.
are really good.
I would almost say the best one ever.
But
Like,
whenever I
it's a
go
bold
to Red
statement.
Ribbon, I don't really get food. I always get dessert. I get a pack of
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Red Ribbon's
I get a
there for
pack
the.
of my
What have you
mom.
had at Red Ribbon? Have you, so you haven't had,
Had
the
the
empanadas?
cake. Had the cake.
Oh, you have the cakes.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Best
We had a
flavor.
birthday cake. I don't know. I've only had one of them.
Do you remember which one it was?
It was one I wasn't particularly a fan of.
Do you know what color it was?
Yeah.
Actually, no, I've had two.
You can, it's,
I've had two. I've had the mango
Okay.
flavor. That was good.
Yes,
But then I
absolutely.
had
Mango
some-
anything usually in
Yeah.
Filipino stuff. Yeah.
I had some kind of coffee flavor,
I
which
know-
I don't like coffee
I know what you're
flavor.
talking
think I
about.
had-
I know
was
what you're
it-
talking
So
about.
I
You
didn't
think
like
it's the
it.
Mamon thing? Is she talking
No,
about?
no, no,
No, it was a
There's like a
It's a
cake.
cake.
It's a coffee cake.
It might be tiramisu.
Is there like a creamy swirl
Yes.
on it?
Yeah,
I've had that.
wasn't a
That's good.
fan.
Oh, you weren't a fan
Wasn't a
of
fan.
that.
I don't like
Okay.
coffee.
Oh,
Never
that
had
makes
coffee. Fun fact.
sense.
Never had coffee.
Never.
She has
tried
a list
coffee.
of things, but we can talk
Yes.
about that in a
I'm
different
like
I
episode.
don't
Noah
even need.
Bautista.
Yeah, I'm not a coffee
Me and Noah
guy.
could go back and forth. I think I might have not tried more things.
Yeah, I
Me,
mean,
Kim,
'Cause
and
he-
Noah are the
again,
ones that
I'm
have
still
never-
shocked that Noah's never had ketchup.
He's never
That
I, think,
was-
I can understand coffee more. How do you go
That was
your
so
whole li-
offensive.
How are you? How do you live? I don't know how old he's
Yeah.
like 20, 21?
Yeah.
I don't know how you live 20
But
years
I'll
on
agree,
Earth.
honey mustard better than ketchup.
I'm a ranch person. I'm
a
from the
honey
Midwest.
mustard person.
I feel like
I've never had
ranch needs to be more normalized for dipping. In my opinion, I know
I've
it's
never
a-
had
Ranch.
it.
It needs to be.
Ranch.
You never had ranch?
Never had ranch. Oh, here we
I'm
go.
about to shove it
Here's
down
the
your
preview. Val's never had ranch.
I'm about to shove it down your throat.
This is this is what's going on Instagram right here. This is the clip
This
that
is
goes
the
on
preview.
Instagram. But
Open up.
if you get a good fresh chicken tender, put that in some ranch.
In ranch, I mean, okay, here's the thing.
It's a
I'm
ranch
psycho.
shovel.
I will call myself out on this podcast. But the weirdest one that my friends judge me for is mayonnaise.
Okay, hang
No,
on.
that
What do you
makes
mean
me
mayonnaise?
gag.
Like,
for-
because in the
call you out on
Philippines,
what?
like fries, like I'll have mayonnaise and fries, or like mayonnaise and chicken
That's a
tenders.
Filipino thing, though.
That's
That
what
is
I'm
a
saying.
Filipino
I
thing.
thought they like
Is
called
it?
me out. Oh, like my
Fascinating.
aunt taught me it.
I
She was
feel
like
like
from
they
the
always
Philippines.
have mayo on the
my God,
side.
mayo's
Like
so
mayo is a dipping
But
sauce.
like, let's talk about mayo with ketchup and a little bit of pepper. That's where
Let's
it's
not
Okay,
talk
now
about
that-
that 'cause that sounds
That sounds kind
awful.
of good. That sounds
No, it's like
You know,
Thousand Island.
maybe I'm just I shouldn't judge because I'm so down when they do those sauces when you mix the ketchup and like I don't know
Oh my
mustard
God.
or
Is
mayo
it like a
together.
Mayo chop.
Mayo chop. That's just fire. That's just fucking
Exactly.
good. Yeah. So I guess who am I to judge?
She's
just
really
mayo?
like she's so triggered right
I
now.
think the only thing I pick, I think when people say that, I imagine is like the Hellman's jar, and people just get like a fry, and then like I'm just like, which I'm sure it's not the case.
Don't
I
attack
don't
me.
know.
Don't attack me.
She's like, "Ugh." But I don't know. I mean, again, if it's good,
Yeah,
it's
no.
good. You know,
Yeah.
it's your thing.
Dipping
it's your
should
thing.
not be that complicated. Good old honey mustard.
Ranch.
Barbecue
Um,
sauce people? Are you guys barbecue sauce?
Never had barbecue
Ooh,
sauce
it
in anything besides
depends.
ribs.
It depends.
Yep.
I can have it
Hmm.
with nuggets, but not fries. Like, why are you dipping your fries in barbecue sauce? That doesn't
Why are
make
you
I
sense.
dipping
only
them in
do-
mayo? That's my question.
I only
Alright,
do that if
we
the
moved
fries
away
are
from
too
that.
dry. Yeah, if the fries are too dry and there's some barbecue sauce, I'm like, well,
Okay,
I guess
sure.
I have to.
But if
Are you a
there's
milkshake
ranch-
person? You know,
Ooh,
like the
ooh,
French
yeah, you guys
fries.
dipped it.
Oh my gosh,
Nah,
I'm not a
not-
criminal.
Hold up, hold the
Okay,
fucking
listen.
hang
I don't
on.
do sauces in general. That's
You
why.
wait, but go back to the milkshake thing.
Yeah,
you
no.
wouldn't dip a fry in a
Nope.
milkshake. You like milkshakes.
two things that should sweet and salty is just not a thing for
You know,
me.
two things that
What?
don't go together in my
What?
head. Two things that don't go.
Our food
Champorado. No, champorado. Do you know what champorado is? It's like the
oh,
chocolate
chocolate
rice.
rice,
Oh
chocolate rice.
no,
Ugh.
no, we talked about that before too. No, okay.
So
no,
sorry.
that's the preview.
I'm so sorry to all the headphone users out there that I made that sound, but I can't. I just can't.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
I'm
no.
sweating thinking about it. It stresses me out.
No, I don't
Chocolate, no, the idea of it
The
too.
chocolate
that's
rice.
what-
Chocolate
And
rice.
then
Yeah.
they put like
Yeah, no.
evaporated milk in
Oh
it.
yeah.
It
They
makes
use-
it worse.
Jail-
Dare I say?
No,
Dare I
that's
say makes it worse?
Jail time.
Yeah.
Electric chair. Like all of it.
She said, "Bring it
She
back."
said jail time.
No, because like who
No,
thought?
yeah,
Just started
no.
off wholesome about
No.
culture, and now we're just flaming their ideas.
Yeah.
No,
Get
look,
that outta
like
here.
I'm not a picky eater,
Yeah.
but it is one of the things that and
no.
like liver.
People
I
used to
cannot
go
have it.
crazy.
Some-
GMA lunchtime, they bring out that chocolate
God.
rice. People go crazy.
Jump
It's
around.
like
I'm
the
out here
lechon.
giving it to someone. They're like, "Oh my god, you're not eating it." I'm like,
It's like
"Yeah,
the
no,
lechon for
I
you.
got it."
What's that?
It's like the lechon for you. Like you just
Maybe
don't-
that's what it is.
Yeah, like
You-
I just don't get it.
I don't know if we just haven't had the right one either, because I've had it. Not
Nope.
a fan.
No, no, no.
The
it's
chocolate
it's
rice is
chocolate
Not a
and rice.
fan. Chocolate and
Doesn't
And
rice.
it's
Makes sense.
soupy and it's just
Ooh, wrong. I don't know. The worst word to use. Soupy.
that's
Yeah.
Literally, and
Yo, people
they
are
think,
punching the air right now. Yeah, people are like, what are they
Oh my
talking about?
Val and CJ talk about unpopular opinions.
Yeah, that was so
my
happy.
watch literally just told me to stand up. I'm cracking up.
I hate it when they do that. It makes me
Right?
feel like shit a little bit. I turn that setting off.
That's why mine's dead.
I turn that setting off.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
for looks at this point. Yeah.
Are you guys active during the day? Do you guys stay
I
active?
mean, I work with kids right now, so.
Yeah. And I do
you guys
Instacart.
run? Let me ask you that.
Oh no.
No.
I'm not a cardio.
No. She just started cracking up.
She said.
When you said earlier you ran,
Yeah.
I kind of just like let it go past my head. I can't. I don't. I'm amazed by people that can run.
I'd rather lift.
Yes, I would rather
Really?
lift. I would rather do anything.
I don't do cardio.
But just like
Cardio,
how
it,
people
like,
can
clears
just
my head.
run, like
It's
you can
weird.
just keep
I like it.
going.
Yeah.
You can keep going.
Actually,
How?
yeah, no.
But it's just, I don't know, for me, like, I tell people this before, I've said it in a few podcasts, but, like, it's like a meditation. It's really
No.
weird, yeah.
There needs to be an end result. So like, I danced for 10 years. That's
Okay.
cardio. Loved
See,
it.
like I love.
Yeah.
Did martial arts for 4 years.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
cardio.
yeah, you know,
I liked
yeah.
it. But you know
I
what?
mean,
Cannot.
You couldn't
Don't get me
run.
on a treadmill. I have a
See,
bad
that's the
back
thing,
too, which makes it
Oh
hard.
my gosh.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I got that scoliosis.
But like volleyball, it's a lot of sprinting.
yeah.
But like I'm so focused on something else, I don't think about it. No, there was like some sentences I can't say, like the tongue twisters. Those are hard.
Oh, like yeah.
Like the.
I used to get those on stream all the time. They would make me
What
say
was
it.
it? Minikane ni Monica.
Oh, no,
Ang
that one,
makina
that one's
ni
hard.
Monica.
I heard
one's
that before.
hard.
Someone,
Yeah.
real quick, go away.
Yeah, do it again.
Do it again,
Oh, wait.
Let's try to say it. Yeah,
Okay,
say
wait.
it, yeah.
No, wait.
Minikane ko ni Monica. Oh no, minikane ko ni Monico ang makina ni Monica. I think that's what it is.
Oh, shit.
All right. Now I'm gonna move my lips and just voice over what she
No, no,
said.
Say
so-
it one more
okay.
time, because now this is good.
Minikane ko ni Monico ang makina ni Monica.
Minikaniko,
Ni Monico.
mikoniko. Minikaniko kikonimo. Shit. Try it,
It's
try it,
hard.
Val. Try it,
That's
Val. Try it.
All right, so I'm gonna move my lips and you're gonna say
Okay, ready?
it.
I'm gonna say minikane ko ni Monico ang makina ni
Ex
Monica.
machina.
No, there's another. The one I really can't do is nakaka.
That's the one I can do,
What?
but I don't know it off. I have to read it.
Nakakabalabala.
No,
Like the
Nakakabag- no, no,
nakakapagabaga.
Yes, that one.
What the heck?
Nakakapagpabagabag. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's. I need to
Nakakapagpabagabag.
read it.
I think Nicole was actually showing me that one. Nakakabag.
it's like. I'm not.
Nak-
I'm not
say it one more
embarrassed.
time.
Wait, wait.
I keep saying someone.
I lost it too. Oh my gosh. Nakakapa.
Hold on, I'll read it.
Nakakapa.
Nakakapagpagabagag.
Nakakapapabaagag.
I'm gonna look it up.
Please, because I remember my mom made me try saying it, and I was like,
Yeah,
I
this is the one.
can't.
This is the one they used to make me do on stream all the time.
Nakakapagpabagabag.
Yeah, that.
Nakakapagpabagabag. Nakakapagpabagabag.
Nakakabagbag.
Yep.
Ikimaniko mananika. Nikanimaniko. Akanima. Okay, guys. So yeah, we've hit in a while. I haven't done this 2-hour mark. Well done. Yeah.
With complete strangers.
With complete. If anything, I think you said it best. Sometimes it might be better.
Yes.
Just to get to know the people more. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, that has been the episode. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel, Ethan Hahn Productions. Watch the short film, SWAT Revenge is out there. Check out everybody that's in there. The 4th one will be coming out soon in November. The release date is now out, and the script is ready to go. So check that out. Check me out on Instagram, Han_Aguilar, and check me out on Snapchat, Swagular25. That name was made in middle school. Don't judge me. And also, I'd like to announce I am officially now on TikTok. So I made 3 talks so far, and they are kind of decent, I'd say. It's a very cringy app, but I got involved with it because people say that it's gonna get me clout, which it got a lot
what
of
all the
views
kids
already.
are doing.
It got a lot of views. I'll give it that much. Yeah, but follow me on TikTok at Ethan Hahn TV. I will be posting TikToks on there as well. And I think that's it. Yeah. Again, remember to listen to this on Spotify, Anchor, and Apple Podcast. I prefer you listen to the audio because that's where the money comes in. But if you guys want to see what we look like and all the fun facial expressions that we're making, watch the video one here on YouTube. Again, my guests were Val and CJ. Guys, anything you want to plug before we go? Any last words before you guys head out?
You can follow me on Instagram at Valerie West Official and follow UDFSA.
Period.
Yes. Follow UDFSA.
I guess I can plug.
Yeah.
Follow me on Instagram at Charlize Reyes, and I also have a new film and like disposable account. It's called Cut the Camera Siege.
Nice.
Definitely follow that.
Okay, give those a
Nice.
watch, everybody. All right. Yeah, again, these two were great. We hit about 2 hours in the full recording time, but I guess everything will be edited down to about 50 minutes to an hour. That's how long these episodes are. And again, like I said, again, Anchor, Spotify, and Apple. You can check me out on there. And again, thanks for listening. This has been Ethan Hahn.
Plus.
2.